So, I didn't believe Mr. Trump at that time. He had invited me to his office for breakfast the morning after the Apprentice finale. He said, well, that's it for me. I'm done with television. I'm going to run for president. And I laughed. I was like, there's no way this guy's running for president. This is like a total publicity stunt. I grew up in a blue-collar family. I grew up with parents that didn't go to college, immigrant family. Very hardworking people. My dad started as an hourly worker and had great fortune, frankly. He got to go to some great colleges and law schools and then built a few successful businesses and got to experience a presidential campaign where half the country really feels like they've gotten a raw deal and there's been some levels of economic desperation in the country. And so what President Trump was doing as a candidate was he was talking to the neighborhood, frankly, metaphorically, that I grew up in. And then I'm out on the campaign trail with the candidate, realizing that the aspirational working class family that I grew up in has now become a desperational one, where wages are down, there's excess unemployment, there's anxiety in the system as it relates to wage growth, etc. And then it dawns on me, oh my God, here is a billionaire who's living in a tower adjacent to the Tiffany store in midtown Manhattan that's talking to the average American, and he is providing advocacy for them. And I tell a story in the book where the Caruana family is actually friends of the Scaramucci family, and they're living in one of the Trump rental apartments. And Mr. Trump, then Fred Trump, comes knocking on their door with the 26, 27-year-old Donald Trump, and he's looking for the rent money. And unfortunately, the father had just lost his job, and they can't pay the rent. And then Fred looks at him and says, well, that's okay. You're a very honorable guy. My guess is you'll be able to pay by next month, but, let's take it by ear. I'll see you in a month. And so the story is well remembered by the Caruana family. Of course, the father went on and got another job and paid the rent and so forth. And it's a story of compassion that you probably don't always see related to the Trump family. And so I tell the story in the book because I really think that the instincts and the impulses that the president has is geared towards those people. I think he has a lot of sympathy and compassion for those people, despite the fact that he has like a golden toilet and all that sort of stuff. So let me just explain this because it's like very important. So if you start on the 21st and you get your butt fired on the 31st, but you work a full day on the 21st, if you do the math, you'll see that it's 11 days, 11, not 10.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.